I think I'm live. At first it said I couldn't go live. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm wondering if this is a bad place in my house. I had problems last week. But I'm live. Jazz. Hi, my Jazz. Hi. You're the first one here today. Hey, lady. How are you? Hi. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Mrs. Yearby's Reading Adventures. I'm excited about tonight's story. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Rachel and Jazz. Hi. My Chris is here. Hi. Chance. How are you? I miss you. My great one from last year. Hi, Chance. Hi, Ian. Hi. Is that Sam? It says Sam. Hi, Bryson. Yeah, I see. Hi, Sam. Hi, how are you guys? Devon, my great one from last year. Thank you for joining me. Carson, hi. Jordan, hi, Jordan. I'm glad you guys are here and you're ready. You're ready to get started with tonight. Yay, 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 yay. I'm excited too. Yes, I see it's you, Sam. I figured that Sam was actually Sam. Aliana, hi. Oh, okay, so Lily, you think we're reading a unicorn story. Why do you think it's a unicorn story, Lily? Hi, Nyla. Lily, you've got a comment. Why do you think that's the story that we're reading tonight? I know all my girls are looking forward to that one. My Nyla, my connector is here. What kind of connections you're going to make tonight? Hi, Ian. What does the yes mean? Do you think it's a unicorn story too? Is that what yes? Is that what that means? I'm not sure. You have to help me. Love you too, Sam. Miss my hugs from you. You give good hugs. I'm going to wait probably about 2 more minutes. And I really want to wait because the author is supposed to be joining me tonight. So I want to wait for that. What are the no's for? Hi, Otis. Some more for me. I'm having issues. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to move to another spot in my house. Nyla's putting unicorns up. And Devon is still saying hi. And I really hope I don't have to move. But last week I had problems in this part of my house. Maybe that's it. No unicorns. Well, you guys know, if not tonight, I am eventually going to read a unicorn book. But then I'm going to read some books that are more... I'm going to read some books that the boys would probably like a little bit more than the girls. But with each book that I read, unicorns or not, it is definitely a good message in it. So you have to listen. You have to. Hi, my older great ones. Jameer from last year and Shamar from, I'm not even sure how long ago that was. Maybe about 6 or 7 years, maybe 8. I think maybe 8 years. How are you guys? How are my great ones? So everybody thinks it's a unicorn book, but nobody has told me why. I was really waiting for the author to come in. And... I guess if she comes in a little bit later, then I'll just have to have her to talk then. I miss you too, Chance. I miss you. Lily, I still don't think you told me why you think it's a unicorn book, because you started this whole unicorn thing. You did this, Lil. Well, I have not seen any comments from the author, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the book. And from there, I see Zoe is here. And from there, then I'll just, if she comes in, I guess I'll stop. Or, oh, it was only 4 years ago? Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit younger. I'll go from there. And if she comes in, then, or maybe she'll have to come in at the end because I'm not seeing her. I know that she's on the Pacific Coast, so whereas it's 7:30 here, it's 4:30 there, and it's her birthday, so I'm not sure. So I want to thank you guys for joining me from Mrs. Yearby's Reading Adventures. Share this video with others. Go ahead and let them join in. And you have unicorn pajamas. I wonder if you have them on right now. And like I said, I know unicorns are a big thing. I see some sad faces and going on. It's no sadness, even if it's for a unicorn. So tonight, we're going to continue to use the pictures because you should always use the pictures whenever you're reading. The pictures give you so much information about what's going on. And I have covered the words in this book like I did last week so that you can't go ahead when I'm trying to talk. And you should also visualize. You're going to think about what it looks like, what it smells like, what it sounds like, what it would feel like, because that's going to help you to understand what you are reading. And tonight, we're going to make connections. Text-to-text connections. If while I'm reading you can think of another book, or if you can think of something that happened in your life that reminds you of the book. Oh, I see the author is here, so I'm going to go ahead and ask her to come in so she can talk, and then I'll go ahead and read the book and tell you the skill that we're going to be working on tonight. So let me see if I can invite her to come in. Let me see. Request viewers to be in your broadcast. Yes. All right, I'm trying to figure this out because it's only giving me like a couple of options. Maybe if I go back and click on her. Give me a second, guys. I see the author and I'm trying to get her to come in. There we go. She sent a request. Thank you. And it says she's adding her, and hopefully it won't be like last week where the video ended up getting messed up.
Hi there. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
That's right. I was on earlier. I don't know. I had to start over, but yeah, so excited to have you read my book. It's Unicorn Jazz. Is it okay if I show it?
And my girls are going to be so excited because I told them when I first communicated with you, I told them that I was going to read a unicorn book, and they were so excited. And each time they're like, oh, is it the unicorn book tonight? It's a unicorn book tonight. So they are so excited.
Everyone was unicorn, and there's a special character you'll get to named Wolf the Crow, and here's a puppet when I go to the classroom. So I'm so excited to be on here. And yes, it's my birthday today. So what a special treat for you to read one of the most treasured books I've ever written, Unicorn Jazz.
Okay.
It's a series, so you're reading the first in a series, and it's just been, we've receiving so many great compliments, teachers, parents, children. So I'm going to let you take over. Thank you for introducing my book and Unicorn Jazz to your audience and to the world.
Okay, and thank you, and happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to have to look at your other books. I didn't realize this was the first one in the series, so we're definitely going to have to check out the others.
Yes, happy to share some love.
Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me read your book.
Yay. I'll let you take over. I'm going to stay on. This is fun.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So the skill that I'm going to be doing tonight, and I'm glad to see that you guys are saying happy birthday. The skill that we're going to be working on tonight is my great ones from this year. You should know, but for parents who are watching, for the character traits, we're going to look at, those are going to be adjectives that describe the character. So it's going to be actions that the character might be doing, or the way the character might feel, or the way the character treats other people and the way those people think about the characters. So as we go through this book, we're going to be looking for the character traits. And as you guys notice character traits, you can comment below some of the character traits of the different characters we're going to see. Obviously, the main character is going to be Unicorn Jazz. And even when I was thinking about this, I thought about my Jasmine that I call Jazz. Yes, and you guys can find this book on Amazon. That's where I got it from. So I'm going to go ahead and I would like to know if looking at the picture right here, if anyone has any predictions about what Unicorn Jazz might be about, and you can go ahead and comment there. And for the boys who may not be as into unicorns, trust me, You're going to like this book, and you're going to love the message that is in the book. So stay tuned. Besides, my great ones from this year, you have to answer those 3 questions. Oh, I've got my great one from many, many, many years ago. I don't know if this is Jemiah or if this is her mom, but hi, thank you for joining me. And like I said, you guys go ahead and share this with your friends. Okay, so here we have Unicorn Jazz, and already I'm happy. Some of you guys should be able to make some text-to-self connections because we talked about the life cycle of the butterfly today. So I'm immediately thinking about that. And as I visualize, since I'm seeing butterflies, I know that it's warm outside. You guys know I do not like the cold. Leilani, I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. Come back to school. You guys know how I feel about the warm weather and the butterflies. And a couple of you that were at the front of the line saw a butterfly with me when we were going in from recess. So that could be your text to self connection. Samaria, my great one from last year. I miss you. Hi. Make sure you guys can see it. Once there lived a unicorn named Jazz. She was kind, friendly, and a bit shy. Well, right here, the author has already told us some of her character traits. She's kind, she's friendly, and she's shy. Are there any of you guys that are out there like that? Kind and or friendly and shy? She looked like a horse, but with a golden horn in the middle of her head. And you guys can see it. Well, that's not Unicorn Jazz. I wonder who these people are. Who do you think these people might be? Or not people, but these creatures. Or these unicorns. Because they have the horn. So these unicorns. And then this one. I'm wondering if this is what we're talking about in school too. I wonder if this is her dad. And if this is her mom. And right now, since we're talking about life cycles, that's going to be my connection. Yep. Here is her big and strong. Her father was big and strong. Character traits. Her mother was kind and clever. I love it right here. Sometimes authors don't give you character traits, but we're seeing the character traits right here. We already know information about Unicorn Jazz. Let me go back and find that. We can see that she is kind and friendly and shy. And we can see her father is big and strong. And we can see that her mother is kind and clever. Oh, I see some musical notes here. Well, this must be Jazz. I'm thinking her mother can sing. And I've got a great one this year that can sing. That's my text to self connection. Deep inside, Jazz wanted to be a singer. Oh, I was wrong. What is she doing right here? Oh, she's visualizing. I hope that somebody commented that. She's visualizing herself as a singer. I wonder if by the end of this book she's going to be a singer. That's a question that I could ask. Even though I didn't say that was a skill that I could do, a wonderful skill parents and children can do while reading is ask questions and then ask it those questions later on. Yes, Jazz, it is Leilani. She was amazed when her mother sang to her. Her mother's voice made her feel brave. I see some singing going on here. Maybe this is her mother singing to her. Because I just read that when her mother sings to her, it makes her feel brave. Although Jazz was talented like her mother, She was afraid to sing. She was too shy. I've got a great one this year that I'm making a text-to-self connection. The first time I heard her sing, I was like, you have a beautiful voice. I was like, oh my gosh, you have a beautiful voice. And that great one tells me all the time, but I get nervous. I bet you're like Jazz here. But whenever Jazz was alone, she sang out loud to herself the same song her mother sang. Oh, here's the song. Can you guys see it? Be happy with your light, you are bold, you shine so bright, a golden ray. You're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright. You are strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. Well, that's a beautiful song. Her mom is telling her to be happy with her light. Oh, that reminds me of what we talked about last week with the book that we read. And I sang the song to you guys, You a Light. And then because of that, Lily ended up making that lovely chart about being the light. This is great. Saying be bold, be happy with your light. My bold one, I don't know if you're on here yet, but I know you're going to watch it. These words made Jazz feel brave. Wonder what's going on here. I see that there's a zoo and Jazz and her family. Let's find out. One day, Jazz and her family moved to a magical land. I guess they're going to go and move and live in the zoo now. Let me see. I think so. Look at Jazz's face. How does she feel right now? Look at her face. And look at the other animals' faces too. Maybe she's never seen these animals before. And look at this one. It says Mona the elephant. You know that's my favorite animal. Let's find out what's going on. This land had all sorts of animals. You guys see a favorite animal on here? I'm thinking that maybe Jazz has never seen these animals before. There were birds who sang the sweetest tunes. I visualize different types of birds singing, and I hear a mockingbird, and they make many, many different types of sounds. Along with horses and giraffes, lizards and geckos. Look like that gecko right there is about to eat. Jazz desperately wanted to make friends with these animals, but she felt like she didn't belong. Can any of you guys make a connection to that? Maybe when you were a couple of my new students like Carson, you're new. Did you feel like that when you first joined my class? And Aya, I saw that you joined. Did you feel like that? Or all of you guys have had a first day of school. Maybe when you first joined my class. Can you make a text-to-self connection here of wanting to make friends but maybe thinking you didn't belong? Or maybe you've never felt that way. I think Jazz might be thinking right there. What is this? I see a U at the top. And I see the word unicorn, unicycle, universe, university. What is this? What is this called, you guys? And then down here, oh, she's singing again. I wonder if she's happy when she sings. I am, when she sings. How am I going to fit in? I don't think anyone likes me here, she sighed. Everyone sighed. The unicorn family was not the same as the other animals here. I think a character trait right now is lonely. I think the entire unicorn family might feel lonely, especially Jazz because she's young. Unicorns like to sing a lot. Whenever Jazz wanted to make new friends, she would sing a silly chant. Oh, she's singing this when she wants to make new friends. Gonna go out, make a friend or two, laugh with, play with, under the sky so blue. Gonna go out, make a friend or two, laugh with, play with, under the sky so blue. Kind of reminds me of me when I tell you guys to sing, and you guys know, my great ones know, I'll break out into song at any moment, especially when someone's feeling sad. I'll just start singing. And because I've done my son so much, the rest of you guys join in. Soon school would start, and Jazz was afraid she would not find friends like her. What do you guys think? Thumbs up if you think Jazz is going to make friends by the end of this book. And thumbs down if you think she is not going to find friends by the end of this book. What do you guys think? I'm interested to know. Let's look at this picture. She's found some horses. Based on this picture, does it look like they're going to be her friend? I see an exclamation, a question mark, and I see nay, nay, I say. She tried to make friends with the horses, but the horses didn't like her. Oh no, imagine how you would feel. Visualize that you are bold enough to go and try to make friends, and the people that you try to make friends with, they don't like you. How would you feel? Visualize how Jazz feels right now. You don't look like a real horse, one said. Horses do not sing, said another. I feel sorry for Jazz right now. They did not want to play with her. The horses just stared at her and wondered what kind of horse had a horn on her head. She looks a little bit different and they're just staring at her. Let's see what she's going to do. Is she going to give up? What do you guys think? Do you think she's just going to give up and go and cry? Or do you think she's going to be a great one and she's going to continue to try and find another friend? What do you think? I think she's going to try. Is she trying or did she go home and cry? Look at the picture. What is she trying to do here? Well, I see some tall giraffes eating the leaves off of the tall trees here. In Africa, this would be called the acacia tree. And I think that she's trying to reach those leaves just like the giraffe. She is, what's the word? She's striving. She is striving to be like a giraffe and get those tall leaves. That's what I think is happening here. That's what the picture looks like. Jazz walked away and tried to make friends with the giraffes. The giraffes had two tiny horns on their heads. Who remembers what they're called? The giraffes told Jazz she was not tall like a giraffe. They said, "How will you eat the tops of the trees? You cannot see as high as we can." Jazz tried to show them that she could eat the tops of the trees. But, remember I told you guys what but means. It means whatever the character is trying to do, it's not happening. The trees were way too tall and her neck was way too short. They are right. I'm nothing like a giraffe, and she sadly walked away. Jazz was faster, more colorful, and had just one single horn. The animals ignored her, and Jazz went off in search of new friends. She reminds me of some of the other characters that we've read about. Even though they're ignoring her, and even though so far she has not gotten what she's wanted, She hasn't given up. She is striving, yes. Well, they're called ossicones, not anacones, but ossicones. Close. She is not giving up. She is striving. She is determined. Who did she go to this time? What are those animals called? Look at the eyes. I see you. Oh, I think she's trying to camouflage. I see that Lily has made a text-to-self connection. I see that she connected and she said Bob. I see that Carson is saying, just do you. Yep, you just got to do you, like that song that I've said to you guys. I see a couple of you guys saying, just do you. Yep, an iguana. And you guys know iguanas can change colors. And we read the book about the mixed up iguana. And here they're green. And if they were on the brown part, they would turn brown. She's trying to hide. She's striving again to be just like them, and it's not working. Soon Jazz found some lizards and geckos. Some could change colors and blend into objects. This made them very good at hiding. You are probably not very good at hide and seek, they told her. She wasn't. They could see her. She's not blending in with anything. At least this one can. I think this one is hungry. How does this gecko look to this bug right here? I would love to see the bug. If the bug can see him, how does he look? Hi, Amira. Jazz was not able to hide her color. Although she tried to hide it, it was not very fun because the gecko always found her. So she's gone to a couple of animals now. And so far, she's not been able to fit in. She's different. She's unique. She is sad now. And she went to her mom. I wonder if her mom's going to be able to help her to feel better. What do you guys think? Thumbs up. Do moms usually make you feel better? They do. Jazz told her mother, she didn't want to go to school. I am so different. I don't think anyone will like me. Her mother sang the Unicorn Jazz song to make Jazz feel better. Be happy with your light, you are bold, you shine so bright, a golden ray. You're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright, you are strong, your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. How does this song usually make Jazz feel? Do you guys remember from the beginning? Should I go back and find the answer? Parents, what we as teachers ask the children to do when they're taking a test is to go back and find the answer. So I'm going to go back and model going back and finding how this song makes Jazz feel. Here we go. Here's the song. Oh, there it is. I found the answer. It says, these words made Jazz feel brave. There's the answer right there. I found it. I didn't have to guess. I didn't have to try to remember. I went back and found the answer. It makes her feel brave. So I guess now she should feel brave. I don't know. She doesn't look brave right here. It looks like she's singing, but she doesn't feel... Or maybe she is brave because she's left her mom, but she's still a little bit unhappy. Did you remember it, Rachel? Good. Jazz was so worried about going to school and not making any friends that she wandered into the mountains by herself. She's worried. She's constantly thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I'm going to make a text-to-self connection. I remember when Lily wrote the words, I am light, when she not wrote the words, but when she created I am light. What she told me was the reason that she created it was so that people can look at it, and if they ever felt worried, it would make them feel better. She gave a wonderful example. She said worry was like having a book bag on your back and having a bunch of stones in it. And she said that when you looked at the word, it would be like taking each stone out and taking each stone out and feeling better. It's like, wow, Lily. I hope that Jazz is going to get rid of her stones. There were no friends to play with in this new place. Jazz felt sad and alone. More character traits. She wanted to feel happy, so she sang the song her mother taught her. You guys know the song? Be happy with your light, you are bold, you shine so bright, a golden ray. You're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright. You are strong. Your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. I didn't have problems before, but it's like every time I get on my phone and do it, I have problems. Can you guys hear and see me? Can you comment and let me know that you can hear and see me okay? Is it still stopping, or are you guys with me now? Are you guys with me? I'm laughing at some of the comments. So, yeah, it's different, like I said, on my phone. I don't know. Okay, so we're back. I'm hoping that I can finish this. All right, great. So, I'm just going to go ahead and reread this page because I'm not sure what all you guys saw. So as she was singing, a bird flew down. He was not like other birds. His feathers were black and white and not colorful at all. Look at you. You have a beautiful voice, he said in a raspy voice. And I was saying that this is the bird, the puppet that we just saw from the author, from Miss Lisa Caprelli. This was the puppet that she had that she said we were going to meet. And I said, I wonder if this bird is going to actually help Jazz. Jazz was surprised. Thank you. Who are you? She replied bashfully. Bashfully. That's another word for shy. She's still being very shy. Only her mama had ever said nice things about her voice. My name is Wolf. That's not a name that I would think of for a bird. I am a crow. I know you must be thinking, who would take a name like Wolf seriously? I have a name that a dog should have. Oh, wait. Maybe he's different, just like Unicorn Jazz is. Because she's a unicorn and she can't find another animal like her. And he's a crow with a name that he says should belong to a dog. Wolf continued to stare at Jazz and say, you, my dear, are an amazing singer. Your voice is so magical. What I wouldn't give for a voice like yours. How does this remind you of the Three Little Pigs? Tell me. It's a nice name, Amira. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm taking this off before we even look at it. Looks like she might be looking at the horn on her head. Stunned, she replied, I don't think it's magical, really. The other animals don't understand me because I look different. Well, you do have a lot of beauty and color, you know. said Wolf. He appreciates her looking different. You have a strong, glorious horn. Yeah, they are talking about her horn. You sing more beautifully than any other bird I've ever heard. Oh, this also takes me back to my singer for this year. And I told you, singer, I'm not sure if you're on here still, that I had never heard another student's voice that was as beautiful as yours. And you're really shy about your singing. And I'm trying to get that boldness out of you. Jazz smiled ear to ear. Looking at her like this, you can't tell if she's a horse or if she is a zebra. You can't tell. But it made her happy. Looks like that they continue to talk. And I see some singing here. The other birds don't think I am like them, said Wolf. But that does not stop me from being who I want to be. I have a great memory, too. Oh, wait. I like what he says here. But that does not stop me from being who I want to be. So what if they don't like him? The other birds do not think I am like them. You know what song I'm thinking? What am I thinking, guys? There's plenty of people who don't like me, but there's 10 times more who love me, and I love myself. I think that's what he says. Listen to me hum your song. Instantly, Wolf hummed the exact tune that Jazz just sang moments before. Oh, so he's saying that even though I only heard this song this one time, it's in my head. That sound good? Look at Jazz's face. She doesn't like it too much. You're very smart, Wolf. I see what makes you unique now. Jazz was happy she had found a friend. You should always be proud of what makes you special, said Wolf. I bet if you showed others your beautiful voice, they would agree. I am not afraid to sing loud and in a raspy voice, Wolf said. What do you do with a friend like you? She finally found her friend. They both laughed. Maybe you should let me sing. That did not sound very good, but you still had fun doing it, right? Yes, of course. Now you sing, said Wolf, boldly and loudly. Jazz sang. Hope I can get my singer to sing boldly and loudly. You guys know the song by now. While she's singing it, look at everyone else. Jazz changed in this story. Before, she didn't sing it loudly and boldly in front of the others. She sang it when she was by herself. Now she's singing it loudly and boldly. Look at everyone else. They look very, very interested. The next day, Jazz bravely sang as she entered the schoolyard. All the animals stopped and stared. But now they're not staring at her like, you look different. What's wrong with you? Now they're staring at her like, oh my gosh, you sound so good. Look at them. They're happy. All of them. The lizard spoke. You have such beautiful colors and sing with such grace. You can't play hide and seek, but you can sing. The horses spoke. You aren't a horse. No horse could sing so beautifully. We are sorry. We didn't realize how awesome you are. Can you teach us how to sing like you? Oh, now that they can see how special she is with the unique gift that is in her, they want to try to be like her. They are inspired to be like her. I can make a connection to that. I have someone that is really special in my class. I call her my assistant. And Miss Christina, my Chris, I think you're still on here. She helps me. I call her my assistant because if I get ready to look for a marker, she hands it to me. If I get ready to look for a pen, she hands it to me. Even today, I had a student to come in to tell me that he had gone to the doctor and that from now on, he's going to have to get an inhaler before going outside for recess and going out for PE. When it was time for recess, my assistant Chris was like, "Don't forget, he's got to go get his inhaler." And I was like, "What?" She's my assistant. Well, because she helped me so much, she inspired my Jazz to do the same thing. So that's what I see in here. Because she can sing so well, my Chris still is here. Because she can sing so well, now the horses are inspired to try and sing like her. Blushing, she's like, "Oh," Jazz nodded. "Only if you let me race with you." They all laughed and were happy. Jazz did not feel alone anymore. She was not afraid to show off her talent. "My singer, I need this to be you." All the animals asked her to play games with Jazz. Play hopscotch with me, color with me, sing with me, dance with me. She was glad that she was different. Jazz had a message in her song. Be happy with your light. You are bold. You shine so bright. A golden ray. You're my sunshine. Let nothing give you fright. You are bold. Your heart is kind, and every day you're my heart's delight. And that's the end. This does some drawings and show you how Unicorn Jazz was made. So, in this book, I see that Jazz is different from the other characters or the other animals that she met when she moved to the zoo. And she was busy, just like the mixed up chameleon, trying to be like those characters. And finally she met someone who said to her that you need to be you. Just do you. Somebody's got to raise the bar. Just do you. And you know, you guys know I can go on and on and on with that. But she needed to go ahead and she needed to be herself. And once she decided to be herself, and once she decided to let her light shine, I am light, I am light, ooh. Then that's when she got the friends. When she stopped being afraid, she decided to be bold. I don't know if my bold one is on here. Once she did that, she was able to get those friends, and people were drawn to her once they saw the light on the inside of her, like we talked last week. I know some of you guys may not have watched the video from last week. Please go and check that out. But once she realized the light that was on the inside of her, and she let that light shine forth, they were drawn to her. Just like I told you guys last week. When you go outside at nighttime and you turn the lights on, even insects are drawn to the light. So be that light. So I want you guys, like I tell you each and every time, I have my great ones every day when they walk into my classroom. They have to write something that they're happy about. I want you parents and my great ones to think of one thing that you're happy about. Get it in your head. Lock it in. Lots of times I grab my students' head when they learn something new and I'll say, lock it in. I'll grab it with both hands, but I'm holding my phone right now because someone said they couldn't hear. So you got that thing you're happy about. You can write it on here. You could write it in a book or a journal. That's what I do. And then I want you to think of one thing that you did that you are proud of. And I stress that you did because a lot of times my students or a couple of students will write something that they didn't do. And I'm like, no, it needs to be something you did. So think of something you did that you're proud of. Hi, Shamar. Love you guys too. And get that in your head. So you got the thing that you're happy about in your head. You got the thing that you're proud of in your head. Think about it. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're beautiful. Thank you. I'll see you next week. And my great ones of this year, I'll see you tomorrow.